where the hustle meets the bustle, and the tea is always minty fresh. Alright people, gather round because today, we're diving headfirst into a city that's more than just a classic movie title. I'm talking about Casablanca, Morocco. And let me tell you, from the moment you step off that plane, you can feel it. There's an energy here, a vibe, a certain je ne sais quoi, which I think is French for wow. That's a lot of people trying to sell me a carpet. But in a good way. This isn't just a trip, it's an immersion into a world where ancient traditions do the tango with modern life. And honestly, it's a show you don't want to miss. Seriously, the mint tea here, it's like a hug for your insides, probably because they put enough sugar in it to power a small car. But hey, when in Casa, right? We're talking about a city that's a feast for the senses. The smell of spices in the air, the sound of the call to prayer echoing through the streets, the sight of vibrant jalabas and kaftans. It's a place where every corner seems to whisper a story, and some corners also whisper, "Psst, wanna buy a watch?" So buckle up, buttercups, or just make sure your seatbelt is fastened if you're actually watching this on a plane to Casablanca. We're about to embark on an adventure through the heart of Morocco's economic capital, exploring its iconic landmarks, its hidden gems, and, most importantly, where to find food that'll make you want to write poetry, or at least post a very enthusiastic Instagram story. Get ready for Casablanca Uncovered, with a twist of humor, a dash of awe, and probably a few moments where I get completely and utterly lost. Let's do this. Our first stop, and folks, it's a big one, literally. The Hassan II Mosque. Now I've seen big buildings, I've seen impressive buildings, but this is on another level. It's so vast, I'm pretty sure my phone's GPS just threw its digital hands up in the air and said, "You're on your own, buddy." The minaret isn't just tall, it's like it's trying to high-five the heavens. And the craftsmanship. Every tile, every carving, every intricate detail screams dedication and artistry. You could spend a week in here and still not see everything. It's partly built over the Atlantic Ocean, which is just showing off, if you ask me. Oh, you built your mosque on land? That's cute. We built ours with an ocean view. After being spiritually and architecturally overwhelmed by the Hassan II Mosque, what's next? Well, how about a nice relaxing stroll along the Corniche? This is Casablanca's beachfront promenade, where the city comes to breathe, to see, and to be seen. And let me tell you, the Atlantic breeze here doesn't just mess up your hair, it gives it a whole new personality. One minute you're rocking a carefully crafted coif, the next you look like you've stuck your finger in an electrical socket, but in a chic windswept, I just battled a minor hurricane in one kind of way. It's a look. The Corniche stretches for miles, lined with cafés, restaurants, and beach clubs. It's where families come to play, couples come to canoodle, tastefully of course, and joggers come to, well, jog, making the rest of us feel slightly guilty for considering a third ice cream. You've got the endless expanse of the Atlantic on one side, and the bustling city on the other. It's the perfect place to people watch. You see all sorts, from dapper old gentlemen sipping their coffee and solving the world's problems, to kids chasing pigeons with the kind of energy I vaguely remember having in 1998. And the sunsets here? Chef's kiss. The sky puts on a daily performance, painting itself in hues of orange, pink, and purple. It's the kind of view that makes you want to become a philosopher, or at least update your WhatsApp status to something profound. It's also where you realize that despite being a massive, sprawling city, Casablanca has this beautiful, natural escape valve. So grab a coffee, find a bench, let that Atlantic wind do its thing to your hair, and just soak it all in. It's Casablanca's way of saying, hey, slow down a bit. Alright, brace yourselves, because we're diving into the old Medina. Now if the Hassan II Mosque was about grand scale and the Corniche about breezy openness, the old Medina is like stepping into a labyrinth designed by a very creative, slightly mischievous architect. They say getting lost in the Medina is half the fun. I'd say it's about 75% of the fun. And the other 25% is mild panic mixed with the thrill of discovery. It's a maze of narrow alleyways, bustling souks, and hidden courtyards, and honestly, Google Maps just gives up and shows a picture of a confused cat. This is where you find the real pulse of old Casablanca. The air is thick with the scent of spices, leather goods, and street food that will make your stomach rumble in anticipation. Every turn reveals something new, a shop overflowing with colorful babouches, a craftsman hammering intricate designs into brass trays, a vendor selling dates so plump they look like they've been hitting the gym. You'll haggle, you'll laugh, you'll probably buy something you absolutely don't need but desperately want, like a fez or a carpet that might not fit in your suitcase but will definitely fit in your heart. Navigating the Medina is an art form. You think you're heading north, but suddenly you're facing east and there's a donkey giving you a judgmental look. My advice? Embrace the chaos. Let yourself wander. Follow the smells. Follow the sounds. Follow the small child who seems to know exactly where he's going. Spoiler, he's probably going home. Not to that hidden gem of a spice shop you're looking for. It's an assault on the senses in the best possible way, a vibrant, chaotic, utterly captivating experience. Rick's Cafe, play it again, Sam. But in full color. Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, she walks into mine. Okay, so the original Rick's Cafe from the movie Casablanca was a Hollywood set. Shocker, I know. But fear not, romantics and film buffs, because here in the actual city of Casablanca, there's a Rick's Cafe that brings all those classic movie vibes to life, and this time, it's in glorious, vibrant color, not just moody black and white. It's like stepping back into the 1940s, if the 1940s had better plumbing and Wi-Fi. The attention to detail is incredible. From the arched doorways and balconies to the baby grand piano, yes, there's a Sam playing the tunes. It's a faithful recreation of that iconic cinematic watering hole. You half expect Humphrey Bogart to walk in, trenchcoat and all, looking for Ingrid Bergman. The ambiance is thick with nostalgia, a smooth blend of romance, intrigue, and really good cocktails. It's the kind of place where you want to lean against the bar, look mysterious, and order something strong. Even if you're just drinking a sparkling water, you cooler just being there. Chapter 5. The Royal Palace. Admire from afar, unless you like awkward security encounters. Next up, we're going to take a little peek at royalty, or more accurately, where royalty sometimes resides. The Royal Palace of Casablanca. Now let me set your expectations straight. This isn't like Buckingham Palace where you can queue up to see the changing of the guard and maybe buy a corgi-shaped biscuit. Oh no, this is more of an admire from a respectful distance with a zoom lens if you have one. And try not to look too shifty kind of situation. It's grand, it's imposing, and it's very, very well guarded. The palace itself is a stunning example of Moroccan architecture with intricate gates, beautiful walls, and sprawling grounds. You can imagine the opulence within. But unless you've got a royal invitation tucked in your pocket, and if you do, can I be your plus one? You'll be enjoying its majesty from the outside, and that's perfectly fine. The main gates are impressive enough to warrant a visit. Street art Casablanca's fancy, huh? Walls. Now let's talk about something that adds a whole lot of color and personality to Casablanca. It's street art. If you thought this city was all ancient traditions and classic movie vibes, think again. Casablanca has a thriving contemporary art scene, and it's literally painted all over its walls. It's like the city itself decided to get a bunch of really cool tattoos. And let me tell you, these aren't just random squiggles of graffiti. We're talking about massive, breathtaking murals that turn ordinary buildings into open-air art galleries. It's the city's way of saying, we fancy, huh? And yes, Casablanca, you are. Wandering through certain neighborhoods, you'll stumble upon these incredible works of art by both local and international artists. They depict everything from abstract designs and vibrant portraits to commentary on social issues and celebrations of Moroccan culture. It's a fantastic way to explore different parts of the city, often leading you off the beaten tourist track into areas you might not otherwise discover. Each mural tells a story, adding another layer to Casablanca's complex and fascinating identity. It's like a citywide treasure hunt, but instead of gold, you find incredible artistic talent. Alright folks, let's talk about the real reason many of us travel, the food. And in Casablanca, prepare your taste buds for a journey so delightful, you might just find yourself proposing marriage to a tagine. I'm not even kidding. The local cuisine here is an explosion of flavors, aromas, and textures that will leave you wanting more, and then some more after that. First up, the mighty tagine. This slow-cooked stew, traditionally prepared in an earthenware pot with a conical lid, is pure magic. Whether it's lamb with prunes and almonds, chicken with olives and preserved lemons, or a vibrant vegetable medley, each bite is a symphony. Then there's couscous. Forget that bland, instant stuff you might have had back home. Moroccan couscous is a revelation. It's light, it's fluffy. I'm talking fluffier than your grandma's prize-winning Persian cat. And it's typically served with a rich stew of vegetables and meat. It's a dish that's meant to be shared, a centerpiece of communal meals, and a testament to the warmth of Moroccan hospitality. You haven't truly experienced Morocco until you've had a proper, lovingly prepared couscous. So, you've sampled the street food, you've fallen in love with tagines, but now you're looking for an experience that's a little more regal? Well, allow me to introduce you to Le Riad restaurant. This isn't just a meal, it's an event. It's the kind of place where you feel like you should be wearing a velvet robe and possibly discussing matters of state, even if you're just deciding between the lamb and the fish. For a truly royal feast, Le Riad serves dishes that are genuinely fit for a sultan, or at least a very hungry tourist with discerning taste. The ambiance itself is transporting, often set within a beautifully restored traditional Moroccan house, a riad, hence the name. You're surrounded by stunning tilework, tranquil courtyards with fountains, and the soft glow of lanterns. It's intimate, it's elegant, and it's a world away from the hustle and bustle outside. The service is impeccable, making you feel like an honored guest from the moment you step through the door. They don't just bring you food, they present it with a flourish and a genuine smile. And the food? Oh, the food. Expect refined versions of Moroccan classics prepared with the freshest ingredients and an artistic touch. Think tender, slow-cooked meats, fragrant spices, delicate pastries, and perhaps even some live traditional music to accompany your meal. Now I know what you're thinking, Bilal, we're in Casablanca, the land of tagines and couscous, why are you talking about burgers? And to that I say, my friends, sometimes, just sometimes, even in the most exotic of locales, a person craves a really good burger. And when that craving hits in Casablanca, there's one place that stands out, Blend Gourmet Burger. This isn't your average fast food joint. Oh no, this is burger craftsmanship. These patties are so good, they could genuinely make a committed vegetarian pause and reconsider their life choices. Just for a second maybe. Blend takes the humble burger and elevates it to an art form. We're talking high-quality meat, creative toppings, freshly baked buns, and flavor combinations that will make your taste buds sing a little rock and roll anthem. Think inventive sauces, perfectly melted cheese, and maybe even some local Moroccan-inspired twists. It's the kind of burger that requires 2 hands, a stack of napkins, and your complete undivided attention. And there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of Casablanca, a city that's so much more than just a name in a movie. It's a place of incredible contrasts. From the sacred serenity of the Hassan II Mosque to the vibrant chaos of the old Medina, from the wind-swept beauty of the Corniche to the unexpected cool of its street art and gourmet burgers. It's a city that welcomes you with open arms, a cup of incredibly sweet mint tea, and a story around every corner. It's a place that will challenge your senses, expand your palate, and definitely fill up your camera roll. This city has a rhythm all its own, a heartbeat that you can feel whether you're haggling for a carpet or just watching the world go by from a beachfront cafe. It's a place where tradition and modernity don't just coexist, they dance together, creating something truly unique and unforgettable. I came looking for adventure, for good food, for a bit of culture, and Casablanca delivered on all fronts with a generous side of unexpected laughs and a few moments of getting wonderfully lost. It's a city that stays with you long after you've left its shores. So, pack your bags, bring your appetite, and set your sense of humor to high. Casablanca awaits. And hey, don't forget to follow us for more adventures and laughs. Trust me, this is one trip you won't regret. Until next time, keep exploring, keep laughing, and keep searching for that perfect tagine. Bislama. Goodbye.